What's up guys, Dark here, and my first ever sub gameplay video. Specifically, I'll be showing you guys most of the search and destroy Javelin hotspots in the original MW3 maps. You guys ready? Let's go! First, we start off with resistance. From the spawn, aim at the cars, lock on and fire. Anyone rushing up the middle will be either killed or heavily damaged. Here's another view. A second shot you can take is from the opposite spawn. Aim towards where the white truck would be and fire. Anyone waiting for the team to rush up or standing anywhere near the truck will be killed. Check it out from the street view. Here's another spot that usually ends up with kills. Run up, look towards the end of the street, aim and fire at the building. Anyone rushing down the steps will be blown up. Now we go with C-Town. From the spawn, aim into the closest fruit hut and fire. The Javelin will hit in the middle of the market, killing anyone rushing in. From the opposite spawn, look through the opening and under the bridge past the truck. Make sure you lock onto the ground, because once fired it'll hit in between the two openings in front of where the truck is. Back to the first spawn. Rush to the right and look through the openings in the big green door. You'll be able to see the white truck. Make sure you move left and right when you lock in to make sure you did lock onto it, because once fired, anyone rushing near that truck will be killed.
The spell would be broken. If not, he would be doomed to remain hated forever.
Next is underground. Shoot out the left hand window, step back a bit so you don't kill yourself, and aim at the yellow triangle. Anyone rushing under the bridge or at the steps won't stand a chance. Now, this next shot is rather risky since a lot of people do tend to snipe, but if it does work, you end up with a kill. Shoot out the window and aim straight into the train station. One shot, the Javelin will actually land inside the train station, killing anyone inside. Now for village. From this spawn you can either shoot at the truck or at the mountain. Anyone sniping behind the bomb or going to the right hand side will get hit. Next is the infamous church shot. From the spawn, aim into the left hand side of the building, and one shot it will kill anyone rushing that side instantly. Now here's Arcaden. From this spawn, rush up the stairs, aim through the building, and lock onto the escalators or the rails. Once fired, anyone near the escalators will be killed, including yourself if you get too close. Now, let's do it on the opposite side. Rush up, get next to the stand, aim at the white wall next to the steps, and once fired, anyone waiting won't be there for too long. Next up is Baccara, or something. From the spawn, rush up and turn right. Aim at the building right before the alleyway opening, and anyone on the street or on the balcony will be hit. From the other spawn, rush in and aim at the far end of the map, specifically at the building. Any snipers waiting up there will be killed. Time for bootleg. From this spawn, rush up to the left and aim in before turning the corner. You'll see a pile of something. Lock in and fire. If anyone is rushing that side, you'll be getting 500 XP. Now this one, I haven't seen many people do, but it's effective when the opposite team seems to rush. Aim in and lock onto the back wall near the bomb. Once fired, it will land perfectly inside the bomb area. Here's a third one. From the same spawn, lay down and aim at the right hand side of the light at the distance. Once fired, you'll be hitting anyone sniping in the back.
There are days you want to escape from a world that doesn't speak your language anymore.
Now for Carbon. Look through the building and you'll see a rusty pipe. Aim at that and fire. Anyone on the catwalk or near the blast will get hit.
And if you break out of this system, you can let your true self come out. Come on!
From the other spawn, rush up the left hand side through the building and aim towards the trailer opening. Anyone sniping from there will probably get killed. Now let's do the opposite effect. Aim through the fence, behind the truck, and fire. Anyone sniping from that side where you last shot your javelin will be hit. Here's apparently everyone's favorite map, Dome. From the spawn, aim at the opposite entrance right next to the trailer, and if locked in correctly, you'll hit anyone rushing out. Now, from the opposite spawn, rush out and lock onto the jeeps. Anyone rushing out of the bunker will probably get killed right away. Here's a second shot from the same spawn. Shoot out the windows first, run to the back near the pillar, and aim through. You can either lock onto the background or the jeep nearest to the spawn. The Javelin will go through the opening in the ceiling every time. As for downturn, I can only find 2 spots, but this is by far one of the worst maps for javelins. From the spawn, rush up and aim at the bus at the background. Anyone going by it will either get killed or you might just get a hit marker. From the opposite side, aim at the window nearest to the other spawn and fire. Like I said, this map is horrid for javelins. I've only gotten kills sparingly, so don't expect much. Here's Fallen. From the spawn, instead of shooting at the green car in front of you, aim at the street on the right hand side. If there's anyone near the car, they'll either get killed by the jav or the car blowing up. From the other side, rush up quickly and aim at the already blown up car. Anyone near the car won't stand a chance since they're trying to rush the bomb. By far my favorite map is Hardhat. From this spawn, rush up to the left and aim through the porta potties and fire. Anyone waiting for the rush behind the wall will get killed. From this spawn, rush up and aim at the pipes next to the bomb. Once fired, anyone camping near the bomb will be blown up. From the first spawn, rush to the right, aim through the opening, and lock onto the wall behind the bulldozer. You'll hit anyone rushing to that side. This is by far one of the most effective spots on Hardhat. Now, I added this one just to show people how to clear out the A bomb site. Aim at the building in the background and fire. The jav will actually hit the ceiling and kill anyone protecting the bomb. Now for interchange. Rush through and aim through the underpass opening. locking onto the white truck. It is usually a really hot sniper spot, so there's a tendency to get a kill. The next shot is the infamous bulldozer shot. Aim behind the cement dividers at the bulldozer in the background. One shot, it will kill anyone that's under the bridge or behind the truck. Be sure to back up when firing though, so you don't end up hitting the underpass and killing yourself. Now this is a dangerous and difficult shot. Aim through the underpass at the ground, and if done correctly, the Javelin should go in between and hit anyone sniping from that side. It took lots of practice, but once you get it mastered, it's an instant kill. Here's lockdown. Right after spawning in, lay down and aim to the back of the map through the opening. Once fired, it'll actually hit right next to the blue mailbox in the back, killing any snipers. From the opposite spawn, aim through the opening and lock on a blown up car. Anyone rushing in through the openings will get hit by this javelin. With this next one, rush down the steps, turn left, and lock onto the white car. A lot of people tend to rush the bomb, so it'll get hit by the blast. Next up is mission. From the spawn, aim at the back of the alley and fire. Be quick though, because snipers tend to pick off people from there. From the opposite spawn, aim through the buildings and fire. Anyone rushing the middle will be killed. From the same spawn, rush to the left, aim at the back wall near the bomb and fire. Anyone still lingering on the side of the bomb will get hit. Outpost is next. From this spawn, rush in and aim at the ground next to the hangar door. Most people tend to rush the middle, so it's usually effective. From the opposite spawn, rush up and aim at the left-hand side of the building near the hill. Anyone that's rushing down will get blown up. Finally, there's Terminal. First spot I want to show is how to clear out a bomb. You can either aim at the pillar in the back or the background to the left hand side. Anyone in that area will be taken out.
It was 2002 when we discovered
Now, from the outside spawn, aim at the skylight and fire. The Jav will land perfectly in the lobby in front of the terminal.
the noughties are over, and still there's no catch.
Now here's another option. Shoot out the large pane window and aim at the glass ceiling. When fired, it will land at the back of the lobby. And there you go, guys, my first sub explaining almost all the Javelin locations. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll be uploading more soon.